Hiya guys, Karis here. Today we're going to do a nice stretch mobility class, just a 15-minute class, taking ourselves through, really stretching out all them muscles that we've used. It can be a nice warm up at the beginning of your day, or it can be a nice wind down at the end of the day. So we're just going to start by warming up your head and your neck. So just take a gentle look from side to side, taking a nice deep breath in the middle, and then exhaling as you look to the other side. Inhale in the middle and exhale to the other side. Lovely. One more each way. Really just taking yourself as far as you can. If there's any pain there, then don't take it any further. Just stop wherever's comfortable. Lovely. Continue this breathing, but switching to looking up and down. It's just stretching that head back and then bringing that chin to your chest. Lovely. Again, just taking it as far as you can that's comfortable. Lovely. One more up and then down. When you return to the middle, we're just going to take that ear over to that shoulder. And again on the other side, just taking yourself as far as you can. One side might be a little bit more flexible than the other. That's absolutely fine. It might just be the side you sleep on, the side you carry your bag, but just stretch it out as far as you can. Lovely. When you come to one side, just stop here. Take that opposite arm over the top and just add a little bit of pressure to the top of the head to see if you can elongate that stretch any more. Take a nice deep breath in, and then as you exhale, flip that head as if you're going to smell the armpit and pull the back of the head down towards your chest. Lovely. Just adding a little bit of pressure if you need to take it a little bit further. And when you're ready, come back to the centre. Just repeat that on the other side. So taking that chin over, the ear to the shoulder, reaching that arm over the top and adding a little bit of pressure to the top. Take a nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, turn that chin down towards your chest as if you're smelling that armpit again, adding a little bit of pressure to the top and back of your head so that you can bring that stretch all the way down your neck. Lovely. When you're ready, return back to the middle. I'm just going to take a few shoulder rolls backwards to just relax them arms down. Don't worry if there's a few crunches in there, just work through them, get it nice and warmed up. Switching it to go forwards. Lovely. And when you're ready, just reach their arms all the way to the top. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, drop one arm down to the floor. If you can go down onto your elbow, then brilliant. If not, just bend the arm to as far as you can, reaching this top arm over to the other corner of the room. Stretching out that both sides, so you've got a little crunch in this side and this side stretched all the way up to your little finger. As you inhale, roll down, get them shoulders in line and bring yourself round to the front of the room. Arms are stretched out in front of you, and then roll up, using each little bit of your spine to return back to your sitting position. Repeat this on the other side. Take a nice deep breath in. As we exhale, drop that arm to the other side, bringing that arm over the top into a nice side stretch. Just reaching as far as you can, trying to keep the shoulder down. Don't let your neck scrunch. We've just stretched out. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, roll them shoulders to meet and walk yourself to the front. Take a nice deep breath here, pull your shoulders down, drop your chin to your chest and roll yourself back up to sitting. Lovely. From here, just extend your feet out to the front, slightly apart. Find yourself on your sit bones. If you need to grab a pillow or anything to sit on just to make it a little bit more comfortable, that's absolutely fine. Just pop a little pillow under your sit bones to lift yourself up off the floor. When you're ready, just pop your hands in between your legs on the mat. Pull these shoulders down and think about really elongating that spine all the way to the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath in, and as we exhale, just walk them hands forward towards your feet, trying to keep them shoulders pulled down. Don't let your back arch, keeping a nice long spine. Just walk your hands as far as you can. Legs are relaxed. If you need to add a little bend in your knees because you want to take yourself a little bit further, that's absolutely fine. You should start to feel that stretch in the back of your hamstrings and along your spine. Take a nice deep breath in, and exhale, just walk yourself back up. Another deep breath in here, and exhale, walk those hands towards your feet just as far as comfortable. Take a nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, can you walk your hands a little bit further? Trying to keep that spine stretched, them shoulders pulled down. Again, if you want to bend the knees to take yourself a little bit further, that's absolutely fine, but try and keep that spine straight. Lovely. Walk them hands back in when you're ready. Here we go. Take yourself down into a comfortable position on your back. Send one leg out straight against the mat and then pull the other knee in towards you. Keep your belly button pulled down to your spine to protect your back, and just pull this knee towards you, giving a slight stretch in that hip. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Another deep breath in. And as you breathe out, pull that knee across you as far as you can onto the floor. Take the opposite arm all the way across and take your head to look at that hand. Lovely. You should feel this stretch in your lower back down to your glutes, just taking it as far as you can. Again, if you find any minutes uncomfortable, just bring yourself back and take yourself back to the stretch whenever you're ready. If you're still in this stretch, take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just squeeze it that little bit further and then relax that leg down to join the other one. Pull the opposite leg up towards you. Lovely. Take a nice deep breath in here. Pulling that leg towards you ever so gently just to open up that hip. Perfect. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, pull that knee across your chest to the other side. That opposite arm is reaching away and that head is looking towards that hand. Feeling this stretch all down your spine. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, see if you can lower yourself into that stretch anymore. As you take this next deep breath in, think about sending the oxygen to where you're tight. And exhale, bring the leg back round to the other one. Lovely. Come back up to sitting whenever you're ready. We're going to come on to all fours. I'm going to face the front so that you can see me. So you've got 4-point kneel here. We're going to take one leg out to the side. When you're in this position, you can rest that foot down on the floor. You've got your arms nice and strong and you're on one knee. When you're here, just send your hips back to your heel and feel that stretch down the inside of your thigh. And then come back up. Sit in, take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, send them hips back, lowering yourself down to stretch out the inside of your thigh. Take a nice deep breath in, coming back up. Exhale, send those hips back. Lovely, relax that leg. Hold it here for 5, 4, send your breath to where it hurts, 2, and 1. Lovely, coming back up to kneeling and swapping them legs. So now the other one is out to the side. Again, like all the other stretches, one side might be more flexible than the other. That is absolutely fine, completely normal. Here we go. So take a nice deep breath in here. And as we exhale, send those hips back towards your heel. Relax down. Feel that stretch down the side. And as you take a nice deep breath in, come back up to kneeling. And exhale, push your hips back to your heel. And inhale, come back up to kneeling. Last one, we're going to stay down here. Take nice deep breaths, sending that oxygen if this side's a little bit tighter. Just stay here, really stretching. Lovely. And come back up to sitting. Gorgeous. Stay in your 4-point nil, but I'll turn this way. So you're still in your 4-point nil on both feet, both knees even, and both hands. When you're here, think about pulling that belly button into your spine and keeping a nice straight line all the way from the top of your head down to your tailbone. Take a nice deep breath in to prepare. As you exhale, I want it to be like you're blowing the floor away and you're pushing the floor and your mat away from you and sending the back of your rib cage up to the ceiling, pulling that belly button into the spine even more and flipping that pelvis all the way down, squeezing it in. As you inhale, flip it the other way. You're sending that pelvis back. You're pushing the floor away. That chest is down to the floor in your cat position. Here we go. Exhale, go back, up, push that floor away. Tilt that pelvis towards you. You want to look through and then release to the other side. One more each way. So push that floor away. Send your hips back. Lovely. From here, just send both hip bones back to your heels and release into your child's pose. Lovely. Take a nice deep breath in here. Pull them shoulders down your spine. Push them glutes back. We're going to take one arm and we're going to thread it underneath the other, creating a little twist in the upper spine. So we'll be looking underneath that arm, trying to get that underneath shoulder as flat onto the floor as we can. Take a nice deep breath in here. Send the oxygen to the back of that rib cage and you'll feel that stretch even more. And exhale. Bring that arm back to meet the other one. Here we go. Thread the next arm through. So you've got that stretch and the other arm. Really trying to get that shoulder down to the floor if you can. As you take a deep breath in here, send that breath to the back of the rib cage and you should feel that stretch even more. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, return to your child's pose. Take one more deep breath in here. And exhale. Now slowly roll back up to your sitting position. Thinking about stacking each little bit of the spine on top of each other. Once we're sitting, just come back into this position. Think about being really tall. So retracking that posture now that we've stretched everything out. So you've got that little piece of string all the way to the ceiling. Your shoulders are pulled back. Your belly button is pulled in. Just float your eyes closed. Think about that tall posture, as tall as you can be. Have you grown 2 inches after stretching out? I wish I have. Lovely, keeping them shoulders pulled down. Take one more big reach up to the ceiling. Stretch them hands, flip the palms, they're stretching up. Stretching that spine, that last bit. And then bringing them back down. And then do the same to the front, so you're pushing them palms to the front and you're sending that back of the rib cage to the back of the room. And lifting up. And lowering them arms down. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I hope you feel nice and stretched out and either ready for the day or ready for bed. Thank you so much.